Well, hello there. Hey, today what we're going to show you is a new project that we are going to try. It's called Quote Creation, and we're going to use Canva. Canva is a new web browser that is really expanding beyond belief throughout the world. It's really based out of Australia. It can do lots of many things that are really unique to it. And I want to show you one little thing that we're going to do using it. Okay. So you're going to use a quote. You're going to come up with three different ideas. Okay. And really, two of them will be just pure text, and the last one will be a text and a photo. Okay. So two of them are pure text. The third one is a text and a photo. Okay. So what we're going to do is there's a link right down here called Canva or the presentation. Sorry. Let me get it down here. You click that. This should take you to this, the quote creation. And I'll change this. It should say 3, and I'll make sure it does that. And then we have some videos on how to get into Canva, how to start it, some basic things, and some of the ideas. And then this is the link to get you to Canva. And we're going to make a poster 17 by 11. And you can see this is Neil Armstrong's great speech while stepping onto the moon. So that's kind of a really great idea. So we just want you to use quotes or something that means something to you. You really have to think about how big or how many words you want to use here. So you click this, and this will take you to Canva. It should. If you signed in, you're one of my students, and you get everything free. And that's a big deal because this thing is loaded with stuff. Okay. So we're going to do your own 11 by 17. So you're going to say custom size, and it always starts out in pixels. So we want to go in inches. We're going to go 17 inches wide by 11 inches tall. Okay. And it's going here. Okay. So this is the text tool, and you can click heading. And my thing is going to be humble. If I could spell, that'd be great. Or be humbled. Okay. So we're going to take part of each word here and put it out here by itself. And we can pull it out. It's pretty easy. I mean, you have this little, let me get this out of the way here. Okay. You have this where you can make it bigger. You can zoom in. Okay. So we want that. And then I want to pick some fonts that are big, and I want to really emphasize this. And then you can turn it, you can angle it, you can go like that. You actually can do also an effect. It has what's called effects, and you could go. You can go shadow. You can go lift, which kind of makes it a blurred shadow, shall we say? You can hollow it out. You can what they call splice, and then you could pick a different color back here. So let's say I want that. Okay, that's a way you can do it. You can do outlines. So you can change the font color and then the outline color. There's glitch. You can have fun with this a little bit. This is really primarily the only colors I think you can only do, which eventually I think they'll change that. There's neon. And like if you wanted to change this to red, this would kind of look like in red. So it's kind of cool. And then there are more effects here. Let me see. You can do a background which would make it solid black, or you can turn it. Okay, so you can curve it. Okay, you can see here, there's the circle that it's got. Okay, so you can do that. So it's not too bad. Okay, so that is a way to do it. Um, there's these other ideas that people have come up with. So maybe you wanted to do the boo, and I could just retype B. Okay, so it's going to do all caps. Okay, so and then you could do some of those effects in there. Okay, so there's lots of things you can do with this. So I'm going to say I really don't want that, and so I just go back to none. But maybe I want to make it bigger. Okay, remember I'm going to probably put a background behind this photo as far as maybe just a solid color. Be humble, so I'm going to say humbled, or or if you don't want to just copy and paste, you can just go up here and just say add text and type or, and you can move that around. This you're moving around. This is where it makes it smaller, or you make the box smaller and then make it larger, bigger. Okay. See B. Okay, and I'm just going to erase everything else. Oops. Oh. Sorry. Clicked the wrong thing here. There you go. Okay, and then I could go like that. We'll get rid of the boo there. Okay, be humbled. And now I want to think about my background. So I'm going to probably make a box right at the background. You just say background color. I'm going to make it black. Okay. Now, obviously, I've got to make these white or a different color so you can see them. And we'll say white. There you go. Okay, now you can change the fonts. Maybe you really want to do something here, like this. Okay, and you move these around. Just kind of move them around where you want. Okay, because we're actually going to put a lot of these out on the hallway. Okay, because I like seeing them. Okay, and then maybe this one you want a kind of a script, or you see what I'm saying? And then you have this one, and maybe you want. I have no idea. I'm just looking at fonts, what I like. This one I'd like to probably turn. Okay, and maybe I want a horizon. Ooh, and then I just pull this out, and you can pull it. There you go. And you can put it here. And maybe that's not what you want. Maybe you want an intro rusted. And then remember, it'll change, so you have to change with it. Oh, come on. And then I just pull these out. Okay. And if you want different colors, maybe you want, okay. And maybe you want purple, or blues, things that really jump out. I really don't care. I want you to just play with it and get a feel for. Now the lift, excuse me, here, shadow, maybe I want to have white. And you can kind of start to see it. And we'll blur it. And it's not as transparent. And then we'll just offset it. And you see how you change directions, okay? So that's one, okay? So instead of making another file, you could say these are Tilly quotes. And that's what I want you to do is give it your last name. Okay. So all you want to do now is add a page and think of what's the next one you want. Okay. Okay. And then the third one, this will be your third, okay, is what we want to do here is this is where we're going to say, no, I don't want any color. So I'm just going to go back to none. Let me, I don't want to trash it. There you go. Okay. I want to put a picture, but I want to think of a quote that I want to use a photo with. And I have one. And here you don't have to, you're having a little bit. This is a quote, my minister said yesterday, and I really liked it. Mercy triumphs over, I know, I misspelled it, judgment. Okay. And this will help me over. Yep. Come on. Over. Okay. I don't think it does. I guess it does. Sometimes they do. Okay. And we're going to get one extra space out there. Okay. Now, I want to find a photo that maybe would mean something to me or would be a good look. Okay. And how you do that is they have, yes, you can go look. Their photos here are stock. Okay. But there's also, from anyone that wants to, there's an app. Let me go to apps here. And it's right there. It is. Apps. Okay. And it's, if you scroll down here, it's in the popular. You can actually hook your Google Drive to this and bring pictures in. There's some AI. I'm still learning that. You can do the typecraft, which is like, it's funky word, how you can bend the type, and I'll show you this later. And then it's called Pixel or Pixbay or Pixels. And so you just say open, and let's say judgment. Okay. Okay. So there's some pictures that has judgment. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Okay. How about mercy? Okay. There's some mercies that go with it. And there's another app right with that was called Pixbay. And we could say mercy. Okay. And not a whole lot there. So if you want to say nature, this one I really like. Okay. Or that one. There's plenty here that you could have fun with. I kind of like that one. So I would put it in here, pull it out. Okay. And then here, I would change the font. The font color first. And we're going to go white. And now maybe you want to change the font to something soft because it's a nature scene. And that's kind of hard to read, but you can make it bigger. But not everybody might be able to read script. And there are people that cannot read script writing. Here's one. That one's a little bit better, actually. I like that one. Okay. Okay, so you can leave that right there. Okay. Or if you want to make it smaller, so it's not as like this is the idea of the sun coming through and the judgment. You can do it. Really, it's up to you. You got to think about how to design it and what you're looking for. Okay. So, and then you can call this, and then you can actually name each. You can go in this mode and you can name, this is mercy. Okay. And this one's humble. So if you wanted to download them, they would have that name, mercy, humble, and then whatever quote I want to do here. Okay. And what you can do is you can share it via link. Okay. Or you can actually download them. Okay. And I might, for this project, we might just say you want to copy and then paste, create a link and you want to share it so I can see it. Okay. And then we'll make a URL that you can just paste that link in. Okay. But have fun with this. I think it's a really neat thing. This thing is loaded. I mean, if I was doing anything now, I'm being honest with you. If I want to design stuff, I'm using this. Okay. Because this is all the things it can do. And if you have the teacher, if you sign under me, you can do docs, whiteboard presentations, social media. So you can make your own posts. If you're not sure, here, it'll say you can do a classroom poster, a Facebook video, a graduation card, a flyer, a cover. That's education more than anything else. But you can also do, excuse me, let me get out of the way here. You can do a desktop wallpaper, a Facebook post. Okay. We've done a video. I actually did a video for my wife. You can use up to 100 photos, and they were each, I think, 10 minutes long. And it puts music with it. It's super easy. Okay. You can do a slide video, a Facebook video, business website, all those things that we mentioned up there earlier, infographic. It's truly what you want to do. This is something we've made that we're going to put out in the hallway. You saw the Latin or Hispanic heritage. This is Native American Month coming up, and all these, Jimi Hendrix, this is lead singer Red Hot Chili Pepper, Jason Momoa, and this is a representative congressman. These are Native Americans, and their Heritage Month. And so we tried to find some things like that. And if you didn't, this was the Hispanic Heritage Month last month. Okay. So there's a lot out there, and there's a lot of things you can do. We can drop the background out of Jason Momoa. I mean, you can copy and paste off the internet and bring something in and clean it up, and it's pretty good. Now, the quality of photo you're getting from the internet, you have to think about that. But please don't hesitate to try to do this. I think this is an awesome program. It has so much features for you. And if you can't get into, if it doesn't have, if you're not in the McCutcheon Graphic Arts, then you need to let me know so that I can invite you as a member. Okay. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.